ShotQuality Live BetCast. Back to the action. ShotQuality Live BetCast. Let's get the 600 kiss of death ranking.
Oh no! I give it 2 big goons.
From the basement to the garage, from an idea. Now, hopefully going to break 1,000 viewers again today. Now,
We'll be out in Vegas.
Gang hits Vegas.
that crunch. When you hear that crunch, it means we're hitting it twice for a better price. Favorite heart, right?
Be hanging around Planet Hollywood.
Vegas is going to be awesome, though. We're going to have live shows.
You guys should all come.
If you can trust your data quickly and be correct, you're going to win in this market. And that's what ShotQuality gives you.
I believe we sleep in May, Justin.
Mid-January, locked into the grind towards what? March Madness, the big dance. Yeah, that's what it is. But right here, right now, ShotQuality Live BetCast, you're locked in for 45 great minutes of live betting on every college basketball game that's going down right now as it happens. I'm your host, Justin Perri, back in the seat. We'll see how I hold up. Been a little under the weather for the week. And I'm here, of course, with my best friend in the whole world, Mr. Max Hofmeyer. Max, it's good to be back, to see you back here. I know it was some choppy waters for the crew and so much that I think we threw Musa overboard, but that's okay. We're back for another, hopefully a little bit of a turnaround. You always got to keep on going, cannot ever judge anything by a single day sample. And that can be the tricky part because sometimes the best days might not even happen on camera. But not here to make any excuses. We hold our record true. You can find how everyone is doing and what the plays are on our score sheet that Max so meticulously maintains while also live betting here on the show. So, Max, how you doing? How's the start to your year been?
Good. Good to have you back and hear your voice. And you sound all right. So it's good to see that you're feeling a little better. And I think we have to start the show here with, I know some of these games are just winding up, but we got to start with this Purdue game, I think, because Purdue is threatening to get upset by what has to be, obviously we're getting ready for the show, but has to be a Ben McCollum special here, for Iowa, up 5 late in this one. So you just pass it, go back up. There it is.
Right,
not like a huge SQ edge. We still project up 3, but any interest on, a Purdue like minus, I don't know.
Probably not a bad spot to get in on that money line. If you like Purdue, you want to get in on Purdue. There's not much more I think you need to see. Usually look for that 10-point differential here on BetCast, or just in terms of a generic baseline to set when people ask how to use ShotQuality Live as a tool to help them guide their live bets. I think the baseline that we give is around 10 points on a differential between the actual score and the ShotQuality score when starting to consider spreads. But I think that tightens up a little bit when you get into some of these top level teams. I mean, this is a pretty large differential on the points per shot for Iowa here between how they're shooting and how they're expected to be shooting. Let's take a look at what we have going on. Hopefully get into a little bit of rapid fire at some point as, maybe get my sea legs back.
Time's dwindling in this one. Wanted to hit on it, especially since it's a big game.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good spot to take a look. Purdue definitely getting more shots up here, almost in every sense. I think also getting maybe a little bit worse shots, right? I mean, you're seeing that 3-point percentage pretty high for Iowa, definitely relying on it, hitting it, not really in the mid-range as much, getting to the rim at the same rate. I'm not sure I'm jumping in immediately, like saying has to be a play, but I think this is a discounted spot to maybe get on Purdue to close out this game and win. They probably should be winning is the baseline here. But it's only about $2 buckets. It's like 2.5 buckets either way. Usually want 3-4 possessions of value against what you're seeing happen.
I'm not going to play it, but yeah, definitely like that side. But I will get a start with a play. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm taking George Washington here. -113 on the money line, playing Davidson. You're still showing Purdue, by the way, if you want to show the people what's going on here.
We'll get back.
Is down. They're down 8 at half. Projected to be up 3 based on quality shots taking that one. And George Washington's a great team too. So I don't mind getting behind them here. So I took the -113 on the money line.
Okay. There's a couple here as we scroll and roll through what ShotQuality Live shows us every time we use it. I definitely have some feelings about this one here in the MAA, and we'll get to that in a second. Another one, though, in that same conference that I think we can probably get a little bit more safely is Niagara against Canisius right now. And these teams expect to almost be flip-flopped. It's 34-28 currently as they hit the halftime whistle, and we have 28-32, so right around what we would want to see for a couple teams that are maybe playing a little differently than expected in opposite directions. And that's all we really need as I sort of scroll through the vast offerings tonight. There's a duality.
There's a line on this one. Sometimes it's a little iffy on these games, but
yeah, I can definitely find one. It's just how hard do I want to look? And I think right now it's pretty hard because I also want to bet on another one. And these are
you at home. Good PSA. You at home should shop around. If you got the time, do it right.
Definitely a good time for a shopping PSA. It's a little bit tough these days, but I think, you always want to make sure you're trying to get the best price. That extra couple cents here and there, it might not feel like it, but mathematically changes your long-term return. And you want to fight to get that average bet size down 1 cent, 2 cent, because it basically turns into like 1 or 2% each cent moved on your return on investment. So pretty good. Anyway, I do have a spread here. I can get in on our friends over at Canisius right now, seeing a nice offering of Canisius +3.5 -120 is what I'm going to end up playing here. Not exactly pretty, but expected to be winning. I honestly don't hate the money line. I have a +148 on the money line. I think I'm actually going to end up playing both, but let's record it, the official play as the spread +3.5 -120 on Canisius. Go ahead. My first play, is it? No, not of the new year. Okay. Second show of the new year for me. That's all right. Still a little rusty. We got this. I'm better. I'm back. No more illness. Let's go. Cut to me like in the hospital with like the
like the Kevin Durant meme.
Yeah. Well, all right.
You got to be the bet Canisius, and then it's just you in the hospital.
that's about what it is. I mean, here's the thing: it's a rock and a hard place. Canisius and Niagara. It's not exactly pretty.
One too. I'm feeling pretty ill about this one. Let's take a look at Kentucky. Oh my gosh, this game is disgusting. What is going on with Mark Pope's squad here? I am going to take +9.5 here. I mean, they gotta at least make it a little competitive before they give up, right? I mean, hopefully get this one to single digits, but Kentucky +9.5. I mean, I'll take it.
Wait, oh my gosh, Riders winning?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I told you today that like Ryder was one of these games that it was like I felt like I couldn't play. The line was blown all the way down to like 7, 6.5, 7.5 from like a 10 expected number. I was like, I can't 40% do it.
40% of their shots bad. They take bad shots too. They're just
bad shots.
All right, how about Iona? Let's see what this line is.
It's another New York. I mean, I'm playing the whole conference here, which is great. This is my favorite conference in college basketball. I don't know if you probably know that about me at this point, Max. Yeah. But
why aren't they playing on Fridays? Like this conference used to be a staple on Fridays and Sundays, but now they
still do Sunday, I think.
Okay. Well, this week there's literally no games on Friday. There's like 7.
There might be some like scheduling stuff with the holiday, so I'm not sure exactly why.
Anyway, I am seeing +9.5 here. I think I am.
Iona +8.5 -1. You got 9.5?
Yeah, on FanDuel. Yeah,
I got 8.5 -116. I'm not.
Do you want to open up the shots? I mean, Iona 63% of their shots have been good. I mean, maybe they're shooting too many threes.
I'm not saying you're taking a bad play. I'm saying I don't know if I want to take the bad line locally. And knowing you're getting a better one discourages me, but I like to think our edge can handle the point. Let's do it. I'll take Iona Gales plus the 8.5, minus 116. And again, this is gonna be worse lines from here on out for me playing. So fun. Let's go. Psychologically, it's difficult, but economically,
I wish I could say I've laid like minus 120 for that to make you feel better, but I laid 114. So
yeah. There's just some stuff. Anyway, let's see. I'm also checking in on my bets while doing the show, which is always fun, sweating out how things are going. So it looks like Western Carolina is winning or has
hopefully
won.
Avoid overtime, please.
Is this? Well, I know we might. Oh, we do have some issues sometimes having.
There's 7 seconds. There's 7 seconds.
Okay. So we're stealing this one, folks. This is the pick of the day. We're stealing it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Getting a little lucky here. Western Carolina expected to be down 14. I'm not mad about that. Let's see. We got Auburn, Missouri at the half. I like rolling through everything. Nothing really crazy there. Both teams maybe hitting a couple shots extra so far. Missouri leading as expected. We already played Niagara. Can add that to the list. USC Upstate Charleston is a little flip-flopped, Max. Is anything here you like? Maybe taking a little Charleston.
You mean Upstate? It would be
USC other way. Upstate. Am I wrong?
No.
Why would? Sorry. You're right. I'm wrong. Thanks.
Seeing plus 8.5 here though. I'm not going to touch this one. Nothing huge differential here. I
don't really trust Charleston Southern as a team, so I like this spot a little bit.
Upstate has been solid this year too, like compared to maybe last year, years prior, where they were a dumpster. I think
it's just like number of shots, right? Like they've only taken like 32 shots here, and they've taken 38, and it's kind of difficult to be down in shot quality when that happens. So I'm not. Fouls aren't great. Being that cold isn't great. I think I'm going to trust Upstate if they can continue to win that possession battle, maybe get some shots to fall. I think they will end up doing it. So let me get a little USC Upstate here, getting down and dirty with some of the teams that you would have to convince people exist if they're not big fans of college basketball. But give me South Carolina Upstate. I love it. Oh man, I don't even know if I have a line.
I was seeing 8.5. If you can.
Yeah, let me look at what I can get play if I have to here. So I don't like to. I know it's anticlimactic, but I'm like, sorry, but
I do not think I will be joining you though.
That's fair. It's fair.
But I like it. I definitely like it.
You don't have to like everything. Upstate 8.5 minus 110 will be my official line here. Thank you for your patience. All right, back at it. Marshall down a little bit here to Coastal Carolina. Colorado, Cincinnati not really showing much. Colgate, Loyola, Maryland, pretty much on the money in terms of everything except for the total, but not enough, Max. 6 points. I like that 15, 16 point spot. Maybe they speed up. Maybe you want that play. I'm not.
I do have one. Jacksonville State playing Sam Houston here. I played plus 11.5, just locked in. Sam Houston scores a bucket to get the 36. Projected to be much closer here, so I'll go ahead and take the double-digit number.
All right. I got a little bit of a spookier one too. I think I'm going to hit the spooky spread, but honestly,
do it.
Man, I mean, it's tough out here for a Jasper, one of my favorite teams in college basketball. Favorite schools. I don't know about teams. Favorite schools. programs. I like the vibes, like the mascot, proximity, some of, I don't know. Anyway, Manhattan, not exactly thriving right now. I'm seeing a nice plus 24.
Do you want to go ahead and show the people that one? Because that is one worth looking at.
It's gross. Manhattan expected to have an extra 9 points. Fairfield expected to have 9 less points. So a big fat 18, right around where it starts to get almost too spooky. But that'd be boring. That would be boring if it was spooky.
Did you play a number in this one? For Manhattan, what'd you get?
Pregame?
No, you just locked it in.
Oh, yeah. I played 24.5 minus 125.
Thank you. Just for the tracking purposes.
Yeah, of course. We'll take a look at that in a moment.
We got some questions, though, in the comments. 2 games. Quinnipiac and St. Bonaventure. People want to take a look at those 2 games.
Winnie. All right, let's see. Quinnipiac. Yeah, it's right there. I mean, I'm not surprised. St. Peter's been playing so well. I think Quinnipiac probably does get back into this one and maybe win the game. I would consider a Quinnipiac money line.
Yeah, they were like 8-point favorites maybe before the game.
7.5, 6.5.
Something like that. You can get them at a pick'em price.
I played St. Peter's with the points today, so I have that line. Feeling pretty good about it. Not gonna lie, but
and then
I wouldn't be shocked to see Quinnipiac win this game, which is it's about even. You could play Quinnipiac minus the 119. How do you feel about that, Max?
I definitely. Oh, there's a minus 102 now. I actually might get in on that. I think I am. I'm going to go ahead and play that. It jumped right back up to 115, but I went ahead and just snuck in that money line price at home. I mean, good team here. St. Pete's 1.23 points per shot. They're not, they're a great defense. They force a lot of turnovers, but offense, they can get a little cold here in the second half.
I like this one a lot. I got minus 119. Again, I'm just paying like, 25. I'm just paying like 4 cents more on almost everything at this point now on this new book, but that's okay. It should reflect better in some end of the year paperwork and filings and all that type of stuff. So I'm just not excited about some.
And then St. Bonaventure was below that. Someone was asking. That's definitely worth a look as well. Down 7 at half, or no? Yeah, down 7. Projected to be up 7. I think I am going to get in on this one here.
St. Joe's is interesting. I mean, they've been this team that I don't think ShotQuality has been a fan of this season.
No,
I don't understand why that's happening.
I think the Bonnies have been struggling too. I think they've lost like 2 or 3 in a row. Yeah, 3 straight losses. So
You got to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. Sorry. Spinning 6.5 is the official number.
Oof, Middle Tennessee, Louisiana Tech. That's a little palindromic.
Yeah.
Palindromic? Yeah, right?
Louisiana Tech is allergic to offense, so I'm not surprised to see them struggling, but I am a little surprised to see Middle Tennessee.
Is that spooky? Is that a spooky spread?
I would consider it spooky. Let's see what it is, first of all. 16.5. Yeah, it's spooky enough.
I mean, when the spread is, you shouldn't get to the third media timeout and have the spread be more than the points you've scored, in my opinion. I guess there are obviously some scenarios where that's the case often, but I don't think this should be one of them. Conference play? Oof.
Oh, someone said OT for Boston and Lehigh. I'm sweating that.
Oh, I thought you were going to say for West Carolina.
No, I think that one's over.
Let's go. Did we get an outright winner for the pick of the day? That's
70
what I like.
70 to 68, I believe.
It does. Someone asked about the Purdue game. It is going better. Purdue's right back into this game. Well, they were already, but it's a 1-point game now, which is better. There were some other. All right, I'm sorry. Let me show you because I realized we're on the Louisiana Tech game. That's kind of boring. Can we see Auburn, Missouri? There it is right there. It's supposed to be tied. So expect a tight one down to the wire. I think at this point we can confirm the data is pointing towards a great finish in that SEC Classic. That's kind of fun. Put that one on. I shout to no one. Good question here. We've addressed it in the Discord, and if you email us and everything, we tell you the same thing. That wasn't a model that was supposed to be out, which is embarrassing as is. But we had to take it down. And the bottom line is that we don't put out anything, or you mean to put out anything that isn't reliable or reputable for us. And unfortunately, that I mean, tell you the truth, I still cannot get that projection on my site. Like, I've opened up the thing every day. It was only a select few users. So some people are probably like, what do you mean? There were projections. Yeah, so I'm not sure there will be projections this year. It's a little late, and it is a little tough to beat the number at this point in the season. But a lot of the stuff that those projections are based on come from shot quality points per shot data. So if you're interested in trying to understand some of that type of directional information, I would look to compare those types of data points to actual efficiency data and go from there. If you're interested in that and sort of learning more of how you can figure those things out, just shoot me a message somewhere and I'll help you. But yeah, weren't supposed to be showing those projections. Max could see them. Max could see them every day. And he thought I could see him.
Well, it was the way it got brought up is like I mentioned it, and Justin's like, "What the hell?"
No, someone mentioned the Marquette projection. Someone goes, "Oh, good bet on Marquette." I saw that the ShotQualityBets projection had Marquette winning them. I'm like, "Excuse me?"
Well, yeah.
And I was like, "What ShotQualityBets projection?" Well, it's like news to me. So I texted you about it. He was like, yeah. And I was like, what? And so I literally logged into everything. I tried everything. I made new accounts. I used every incognito mode, VPN. I couldn't get it. It doesn't, I don't know. Maybe it's my IP address. I don't know. You shouldn't, I use VPN. It isn't. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But anyway, we shouldn't talk about it too much. We got a spooky spread alert.
I gotta play.
A spooky spread. What's the?
I just locked in UNC Asheville plus 4.5 here.
Okay.
On the road versus Presbyterian.
I got Pres today. I bet Presbyterian, so that feels good.
The points per shot, the 1.46 is what kind of sold me. Hoping this can.
Yeah, that'll probably cool off. I'll let you have it. I like a little pick diversity. I agree, though. It's a good spot. That's a lot of points for not a lot of shots taken. Can't really go wrong betting those long term, probably. All right, you took a little Kentucky there. They need to pick up spooky spread. It is an interesting call here. Pittsburgh overperforming by 5 points. Georgia Tech underperforming by a big fat 13.
Let's see what the number is on this one. I'm seeing 16.5. They hit a 2 to cut it to 19.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to play it.
I have to. For the name of science, I'm going to take it. I can't. When one of those numbers red, one of those numbers blue, I think I signed something that says I have to play it. So
it's in your contract.
Right. Basically. 15.5 minus 112 on this bad boy. Lock it in. I like it. Contractually obligated to like it. Oh, it's Georgia Tech, obviously. Plus 15. Thank you. Thank you very much. We take a lot of dogs. I've been betting a lot of dogs this year. Max, I know we were literally talking. I fell asleep on you last night. Sorry, bud. I'm still not feeling it. I slept from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. today, and I almost had a girlfriend. My now fiance has been working from home this week. She's got a rare break in the action from a very busy job, but she's home this week. And she's like, "What the fuck? Why the hell are you sleeping like that?" I'm like, "Well, my show's at 7 something."
Yeah. She's like, "Why are you sleeping? It's not May. What are you doing?"
I'm like, "Well, I'm sleep. I'm sorry. I'm sick. I'm sleep. I am sleep. I am sick." And like, I don't know, at night, like I try to lay down and I can't, like I try to breathe and it doesn't work right. That's neither here nor there. We did bet some Georgia Tech spooky spreadness though. So hopefully we have a little bit of fun with that against Pittsburgh, where I might be going to Pittsburgh at the end of the month. I'll keep you posted on that.
For any particular reason?
Family stuff. Okay. Yeah.
So not to go to a Pittsburgh basketball game.
Maybe, interesting. I'm going to Philly this weekend to pick up some furniture. We're on a furniture kick right now. We're refurnishing the apartment. We got a new couch. Crazy story with the couch. I can tell you later, but we're going to get a nice piece of furniture from Facebook Marketplace, which apparently very, very nice spot to find some furniture. I don't know. I log out of work. I don't really use social media too much. I'm like tired of this. We're going to go drive a couple hours. And I was like, should we stop at the Palestra? Should we go to a basketball game? And maybe that's what we got to do. We got to go see a classic Philly game, but let's get some more bets in here. I think I wanted maybe
hopefully not Saturday, because we'll be here on Saturday, of course.
I don't think we're doing Saturday. I think we're doing Wednesday. Saturday's kind of different this week. I don't think there's like a big chunk,
Really? There's
I was taking a look.
Games. Hold on. We can figure it out later too. Yeah,
I figure out right now. You could drop the gloves. We can figure it out bare knuckle style. Whatever you want to do.
Maybe. Well, even if you can't, maybe I'll see if Musa can.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, here, let me show you what I was looking at. So here's what we like to see: big chunky games for a nice Wednesday. Thursday, tomorrow. Okay, I mean, I guess
Dude, there's a ton at 2:00 and 2:15 and 2:30.
Oh, is there? All right. Yeah. We can change the next episode. I think I'm going on Sunday. I think I'm going to Philly on Sunday. So you're good.
Okay. Yeah, only 13 games on Sunday. You're not missing anything.
What day is Saturday though? Is it Saturday the 19th?
No, Saturday is the 17th.
Yeah. Okay.
You were just looking at the wrong day.
Yeah. That would do it.
Not a bunch of games. There's 140.
Oh my God! I don't even think I scrolled the 17th. That's great. That's great stuff. Yeah. Well, let me get that fixed up. We'll change that graphic up. We'll be here on the 17th.
All right. Love it.
I figured we would be. I mean, we got Florida Vandy. That's going to be a banger. That might be for the SEC title this year. Shout out Bart Torvik. Really nice visualization for timing. Obviously throws those big bars in so that you could just visualize how many games are there visually. Visualize visually. Yeah, good job, Justin.
You should always use the word in the definition.
Yeah.
That's what
we're going to ShotQuality Live bet ShotQuality League. And we're going to do that for about the next 15 minutes here. No Musa with us, but leaving tracks. High Point getting squashed. Not expected to be, but a little late to that party.
Boston has the ball down 4 with 6 seconds left. I'm going
for the day win, though. Bang, bang, bang. And look at our guys at USC Upstate, right back in it. 1 point game. Like to see that. What else can we find here? That isn't right. Loyola Colgate. That game isn't with 2 minutes left. That can't be true. George Washington getting their teeth kicked in. Someone said that is correct. What's the number at right now, Max?
Just to clarify, though, Colgate has 14 minutes left, so you are correct. But what was your second
The Davidson number right now is what?
Oh yeah, it's Davidson minus 8.5. Yeah.
What do you have? What'd you play?
Pick'em. They had the win, so they're done.
You played Pick'em?
Yeah, at halftime it was a minus 113.
All right. It's nothing's over till it's over. Here's what we got. I got to cough again. I wanna try to mute it so I don't cough out.
But yeah, 6 plays for you. I'm sitting at 7 plays, so a nice 6-7 diversified plays here. A lot of different stuff too on both of our cards.
You climbed up so good, Max. You climbed up so good. You had a day like this to start the season. You fought your way back and you shot yourself in the foot again. And now we're back to fucking square one with your ass. What?
I shot myself twice. I shot myself in the foot and the face twice.
Yeah, I leave for one day.
It happens.
And the
whatever.
two of you dead in the water.
It's because when there's just 2 of us, I feel so obligated, to just fire away plays. We're just killing time.
No. You can't change. You can't switch up. You got to be an emotionless robot.
And when you're here, you play more than Musa too, so I don't feel obligated to fire off plays. You have to remember
that you're basically the Real Housewives of BetCast. You can just be idiots on camera, and it's enjoyable betting content to people with great taste. First of all, everybody out there, you all have phenomenal taste. I love it.
We riffed it a little. Musa's good at riffing.
Good.
He likes to get sidetracked.
Yeah, he's great. Musa's a great person to get sidetracked with. He's got stories like you'd never imagine. I want to talk a little bit about Illinois State, Indiana State. This is going pretty interestingly. Indiana State overperforming by about 4. Illinois State overperforming by about 11. This is a prime candidate maybe to slow down. And I'll tell you why. Illinois State probably doesn't want to lose this game. Would all but make the Missouri Valley a 2-team race.
Illinois State's lost 2 in a row. Illinois, Chicago, and Valpo. So they
UNI's now lost 3 in a row. This would be Illinois State's 3rd in a row. And that makes it just Belmont 3 games behind.
Them and Bradley are up there.
Dude, Murray's hasn't lost yet.
And Murray, yeah.
No, Murray's 7-0. I have a decently sized future on this one, and I got plus 425 preseason. Murray, I think 7-0 in the conference, and everyone else has 2 losses. And so Murray can basically just cruise, defend home court, and hope that something like this happens to Illinois State. And if this holds, it's really just them and Belmont. So We'll see how that goes.
That was a great hire, Ryan Miller from Creighton.
I just love the way they look.
Go back down. Was Kentucky back in that game? Did they cut it to single digits? Scroll down. Keep going.
Wait, I wanted to play the under here though.
Sorry.
I wanted to play I'm sorry. I'll scroll in 1 second.
Oh, I think Boston lost by 2.
Oh no.
Justin. That's so close. I need him to lose by 1.
I'm so sorry. Give me the under 186.5 minus 110 in Illinois, Indiana State versus State.
What number was that? Sorry.
186.5. It's now 187.5, but that's fine. It's minus 125. You can play them. I've got minus 110.
That's some crazy efficiency.
I have to send a quick text. Illinois State is losing. Let's freaking go. That's how you know it's a big bet. We have to text the friend who you roped in.
Belmont should have lost on Saturday too. I don't know if you saw
I know. Stop. I know.
Drake. Yeah.
I had Drake at least. I did.
I bet him too, and they were up 20 at halftime and blew that game. So.
All right, we didn't touch Middle Tennessee, Louisiana Tech, and we're not going to. That's blowout territory. We got those 7:30s getting started pretty good. Some good spots, some 8 o'clock games, some good spots. Oh man, I love this Rice team. I'm in love with this Rice team, Max. I can't stop betting them. I'm never gonna stop betting them.
I mean, UTSA has been a great fade candidate too this year.
That's true. That's true.
They are horrendous.
The way Purdue's winning, by the way. Purdue is winning, so good call. Let's go team. We like that. Oh, I think I just cut out.
We're into the abyss right now.
This is what it looks like after a night of full betting. And this is what it looks like when you're checking in on your bets. Iona still expect to get into it, but it's close. Pittsburgh GT, the spooky is not spookying yet. Let's see, Louisiana we didn't touch. You took some Jacksonville State, Sam Houston
plus 11.5.
So you're in it. This is officially a lead for USC Upstate. I told you that our good friends at Charles.
You've had a great pulse on this Upstate team. Even if you've made them, I think you've made them pick of the day maybe a couple times in December.
You can check. Yeah, I think they're there. I can't really complain. Pick of the day, I believe, is up 4 or 5 units this season on like 35, 40-ish picks. Can't be upset. It's definitely around 58, 59, 57-ish. There was that cold streak after I tweeted, which always happens. About as clockwork gets. Justin says how good his picks have been. 3 bad days. I've had 3 straight winning days, though, which is good because I will say we could have the meta conversation, Max. Hard to win in January. To win in January. You have essentially gotten to the point, and this is where the real college basketball bettors can start chatting with us. Basically gotten to the point where, there's enough data that the book's margin of error is small enough that it's less by percentage than what the minus 110 number represents. So it's just harder to win. And in November and December, that range is wide and you can beat the book. So
and they have to get better as well because you get more action if you're the books in January than you do in November because there's just other things going on.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, more money down, sharper the number gets, the faster it gets to that sharpest point. It's a whole process, but yeah, it's almost college basketball season for sure. Of course, the extension of the college football playoff and the NFL season does not excite anyone at the college basketball headquarters, but we don't really care. We don't want sharp lines. We don't want that at all. So we're okay with it taking a little extra time. More people will be here.
If I could just like Groundhog Day and wake up every day and it's November, I'd be a billionaire.
Yeah, I mean, the longer you do this, the more it really starts to ring true that you should like cut your bets back by like 80% the minute you hit January 1st.
Mm-hmm. I've thought about it, but every year November comes around, and then it's like this will be the November I lose, and then I'll just be pissed that
I guess. I mean, I was up. I've had so I'm down in January, like I think 6-7 units right now, maybe about that roughly. After being, and I started like late, right? We had a bunch of stuff going on at the beginning of the season. I didn't really even get started betting until like. End of October. So it was, I was up 30 units in like 2 months. So, and that's no totals, spreads only like 57.5%. And now it's like those days where it was like a casual 8-2 mixed in with the 5 and 5s. It's much more like getting a 6 and 4 mixed in with the 4 and 5s. It's just shifted downwards a little bit. So we'll see. It's always interesting to watch. And again, I don't even think that I've been around enough years to really look at meta behavior. And I don't think that the game stays still long enough to analyze trends like that. I think generally you could say that lines get sharper with time. But there's no real way to say, oh, well, you got to stop betting underdogs at home once January 1st. Like, no, it's really just the longer, the fresher the data, the better a chance you have at being right compared to the people setting the lines. So anyway, scrolling while looking at this stuff, Quinnipiac in the lead, Jacksonville doing nice, Kentucky kind of getting back into it. Hopefully we got some slowdown for Illinois State, Indiana State, a rare under for me there. That game definitely pointing under, though. Some spooky spreads on the board. I think someone asked about Furman Samford. Nothing really jumping off the page there. I'm out of both beverages.
I saw someone ask for that. I did check it, and there wasn't anything earlier either, so I didn't bring it up.
Hey, George Washington has picked their teeth up off the ground and stuck them back in their bloody gums and has managed to maybe take a bite out of that apple.
12 minutes is a lot of time.
It's a 10-point game is a couple baskets. You get 2 stops in a 10-point game, and it's like, who had a 12-point lead? Who had a 16-point lead? Not me. Canisius, told you, money line, sexy. Niagara's terrible. Upstate doing it too. Love to see that. This is why you guys need me.
Big win for Winthrop there. They took sharp money early on the 9-point game.
And everyone liked High Point. Everyone likes High Point in general.
Yeah. I did avoid that one.
High Point's a fan favorite.
Yeah.
I bet Coastal today. Let's see. My card, I got Western Carolina plus 7.5 going to be an outright win. Coastal Carolina plus 8.5 going to be that outright win. Yeah, likely easy outright win. Definitely going to cover 8.5 at this point.
You see some sharp money too there. The Bearcats. I don't know if you saw that.
FIU plus 3.5 looking like an outright win.
No.
I have Samford, so that's probably going to be a loss. It's Max. I tell you every time, every game I bet, doesn't matter what side I'm on, just take the underdog. If I'm on the favorite, take the underdog. If I'm on the underdog, take the underdog. If I bet a big
Why
game,
don't you do that then?
I don't know, because that's not how it works. I trust my projections, and
I will say though, Samford flipped the plus 1.5, and I thought about taking it, so it would have been the underdog.
Presbyterian plus 3.5, looking like they might win outright. I mean, I should have parlayed the money lines. St. Peter's is going to be tight.
Jacksonville State might win this game, by the way. I took them plus 11.5. They might come back and win this one.
St. Peter's 6.5 is going to be tight. Southern Miss 8.5 is a loss. So there's a loss. We needed one. Stay humble. And then I got Southern Illinois against Drake tonight. They're favored by 5.5. I took that. That's an interesting
The
spot.
Bonnies are up 7. I got plus 6.5 there on that one.
Wow.
Come on.
I told you we hate St. Joseph's. I thought maybe that
you were even the one that said that. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought maybe we were wrong.
I don't know. Bonnie's desperately need to win though, so I'd like to see that.
Wow, that's impressive. Temple I'm on Temple tonight. I don't think we've come across that one. Oh, nice. That was a heavy. What's the opposite of a discount? Tax.
Premium.
Premium. Yeah, there's a lot of these big, and you can just see it now. I mean, I don't know. If you just look at Ken Palm, every morning around 10 a.m., 11 a.m. on a weekday, any day, there's going to be a handful of games that are shifted about 2.5 points in a direction.
And you should probably go with the book. I don't have any data or numbers, but if you blindly do it, I mean, at least today, Lehigh.
That's not the book, buddy. That ain't the book. That's shot.
Well, yeah.
Those are almost always teams' shot quality and the expected data, which again, we're not the only ones that do this anymore. You find an edge. A lot of people do it. You can create your own expected scores. It's not rocket science what we do. I would say the biggest edge that we as a group have certainly now is the live processing of this expected data. To be able to do it in a minute, anyone can do it after the game. Teach you how to do it after the game. It started as drawing X's and O's on a whiteboard and figuring out the value of every possession. And people can do that. Some people could probably do that better than us.
And you could, if you really want to, you could look at the box score and stuff.
Yeah,
but
I mean, again,
it's the location and the
it's possession quality. It's possession quality. It's can you do it all while 40 games are happening?
Yes.
No one can really do that. I mean, maybe you could make a program that does this, but again, when you apply what sets shot quality apart over the long term, even in those numbers other people can create, it's that we have a very unique style of applying positional data and player data specifically. And that gives us a pretty nice edge long term. And I think that'll actually improve over the next couple of years because the age curve algorithms that we use, I think, get a little bit interrupted by the COVID year, the lack of freshman impact. So everything should normalize a little bit. Yeah.
Well, the game has dramatically changed.
I got Fordham. tonight. So thank you, Shot Quality Data, for pointing me to Fordham. They could obviously blow it, but I don't see them really losing by 21 and a half, 18 and a half. I'm excited to see how that goes. So
I think I'm good with my 7 plays. I don't think I'm going to fire on anything.
Your 6 or 7 plays, Max?
Yeah, no, it's just 7.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm not going to make any at the buzzer plays here. I'm pretty okay with how everything went. Hopefully it is a good night. Hopefully we get a little bit more slowing down from Indiana State, Illinois State. Getting to 15 points is bad. I really would have liked Illinois State to get back into this. Maybe a little bit of defense being played, given it's like a big conference game. But that's okay. Manhattan not really out to play tonight. That's going to be a loss for me here. Marshall might make that interesting. That'll be fun to watch. Canisius Niagara, final seconds, final 10 minutes, going to be close. Hopefully we get a Canisius win. I did sprinkle on the money line there. Purdue won, so that's good for people who tuned in early at the top of the show. And hey, if you tuned in at all, you probably saw the pick of the day on Western Carolina, a big one. I know Max, one of your best bets too. A lot of sharp people had that one today, so hopefully if you tailed, we got that win for you and hopefully a nice episode. We appreciate everyone anything we doubled down on. Yeah, nothing tonight. No double dips. I mean, honestly, right now maybe you want one last play. I think it's Kansas State. It's a 15-point game. It's expected to be a 5-point game. I'll go ahead and make one more final play here. K-State take the 8.5 minus 125, and then we're done.
I took them pregame, bastards.
What was the line?
Minus 2.5.
Okay. Not so bad. Not so bad. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? All right, but hey, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Justin. That's Max. We're Shot Quality Live BetCast. We usually got a Moose with us, which kind of sometimes tramples all over the place, poops everywhere.
You should see him on Saturday,
hopefully on Saturday. Yeah, we'll be back. That's wrong. It's not here right now.
Yeah.
But it was wrong. We're back Saturday afternoon, 2:45. Me, Max, Moose, and again Wednesday. It's prime BetCast season, everybody. We got some fun stuff coming up. Of course, March Madness is only 8 weeks away. Folks, watch the Sunday here before you know it. Thank you so much for watching Shot Quality Live BetCast, the only show that does it like this. Bet on every game as it's happening while they're going down, using data that tells you what the score's supposed to be, and then magically, somehow, that's how it goes 50, 60% of the time. Can't find that anywhere else. See you next time. Thanks, Mark.